Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the one and only World Improv Network comedy show on Mile High Sports Radio. Take part in the show by giving your suggestions or questions to the cast for each show segment throughout the week, or live during the show by hitting them up on Facebook at World Improv Network, on Twitter at World Improv Net, or by calling in to Mile High Sports Radio studio line. Now, enjoy the show.
Win World...
It's local. It's global. You're listening to Win World Local News.
Hi, Win World Local News. This is C.R. Winchester. I'm filling in for my uncle, Potter Smittss. Sorry about the blip at the beginning. I'm new at this. This is Mile High Sports Radio. Okay, breaking news into the Win World Local News Sports Desk from Win Sports reporter Hardcore Hazel, who lives in Boise, Idaho, for the 2017 Potato Sack Marathon. How's the competition going, Hardcore?
Well, see, gotta say that the competition, well, it's well and underway. Not quite as exciting as one would think. Apparently, this year they decided to, sack the people participants and in favor of just some potato participants. So we got sacks of potatoes here at the starting line. They're not moving as fast as a person would in a potato sack, but they're moving slowly, I think. I think if this world continues on thousands of years, these potatoes will eventually reach the finish line. But it looks like we got some lovely kind of red potatoes in the lead by about a couple centimeters or more. It's going as it is. CR, I gotta be honest, not quite as exciting as one would hope. But here we are. It's a great day. Everyone's really thrilled to be watching the potatoes moving down the track here. So hope things are better in the radio studio over there. Back to you, CR.
Why, thank you very much. Our next breaking story is brought to us by Win contributor Rachel from Las Vegas, Nevada. Yeah, that's where they have gambling. With prom season in full swing, many former prom hopefuls who never got to experience this glamorous high school pageantry, it's a big word, are pondering what could have been. To find out how prom FOMO and rejection can profoundly impact one's life for years to come, let's go to Win clinical psychologist Dr. Oprah Butterfree, who's in Las Vegas with full coverage of this story. Dr. Buttersfree!
Thanks, CR. Thank you so much. I'm just having a ball here, and you just sound like a little doll back there. Now, everyone here's got this, what they're calling the FOMO. It's contagious, and it's the FOMO. There's the fear of missing out. Well, we've got Richard Benson here, and he's just taking a break from the craps table, and he's here to talk to me about how he didn't get to be no prom king or queen back in his day. How do you feel?
Yeah, well, I'm a bit bitter about it still. It was really banking on being prom king up there with Jennifer Goodwin. Oh, Jennifer, it should have been me up there with you on that stage.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of rage. I think that's why you're here in Vegas. Maybe because you've had so much FOMO that you've got to take it out on the gambling tables. You sound like an addict.
I'll take it out on the gambling tables. I'll take it out on the people. Just anyone who looks at me funny has got something coming.
Wow, that's a lot of rage I see in your eyes. My goodness. Well, it's getting me all heated up as well. So I'm just going to prescribe you something special here, and I'm just going to let you get back to that crap table. If you win, honey, you put this chip right on number 4, whatever you think feels best.
Oh, I'll put it on number 4. I'll put it on number 5. I'll put it on all of them. I'll be prom king if it's the last thing I do.
Wow. Okay. Well, I was once nominated for prom queen. Did you know that?
Yes, I believe I read it.
Did you? On my biography?
Yes, I'm well aware of it.
Well, I was going to be prom queen, but my doctor said, you should be a doctor, so that's what I'm going to do. and I'm going to tell everybody here in Vegas that they should do the same. Now, back to you, you handsome devil, CR.
Well, thank you very much. Our next top story is brought to us by Win contributor. I always had trouble with CON words. Dmitry from St. Petersburg, Russia. In a world where very few things are agreed upon these days, a few universal facts still remain that help hold humanity together, such as the Earth being flat as a board and Russia being far superior to the United States. To hear what other common truths should be reemphasized to help reunite the worldwide masses, let's check in with Win global guru Einstein Hawking, who's floating on the International Space Station 250 miles above the Earth. Mr. Hawking!
Yes, well, thank you so much, CR. There's plenty of interesting studies going up here on the space station. As you've noted, the Earth being as flat as a board has been well confirmed during our studies up here. Looking out the window, we can see that, well, Earth is as flat as a pancake. You know, NASA doesn't want you to know that, but I'm here to tell the truth about it all. Earth is flat, and they only photograph it from one angle. That's why it looks round, CR. Also, Russia, far superior to the United States. Just looking at it from here in the space station, it's far larger, so obviously it is more superior. A couple other studies in the works as well, CR. We are currently finding if there is a superior pizza, whether it be the New York style or Chicago style. Our doctors and scientists are hard at work determining which is the better pizza. And I'm just receiving a report from them now. It looks like the Chicago style pizza has been confirmed as far superior. I believe everyone will agree with that. CR as well. Also, a new breaking study here in the space station. We've just confirmed that everyone agrees that the show Friends should have ended 5 seasons sooner. Apparently, everyone does not like that show, and well, I'm simply glad that Ross and Rachel ended up together, because I believe that subplot was a bit understated back on the show. Everyone would say that it is that is the way it is. I have a fellow doctor here, Miss Susan B. Jennifer. She's here to tell us a bit about her thoughts on the Friends finale. Do you think it should have ended even sooner?
Yes, and I also really liked Phoebe.
Yes, everyone liked Phoebe. Favorite character. Perhaps they should have called the show Phoebe instead of Friends, just made it about her. Plenty of studies going on here that I think we're all in agreement with, CR, so I'm going to throw it back to you then.
Thank you, Mr. Hawking. Well, now for a look at the weather. Let's check in with Poppy Snow, who's in New Orleans, Louisiana, for the Dairy Cow Jazz Festival. Wow, interesting. How's the weather and bovine boogie woogie, Poppy?
I've just got to tell you, CR, it is a ball and a hoot and a holler out here. These cows are just dancing around. They've all, do you hear them? They're just fabulous mammals they are. Man, these udders are just sticking to the ground. Anyway, it's so hot here that I'm sweating. That's about all I've got on the weather. But these cows, I have to tell you, my goodness. I think one of them's about to have a calf. There she goes. Oh, Bessie, you big girl. She's up. That rain cloud coming's gonna help you keep the sweat off of that hump, you Bessie cow. Anyway, I think it's supposed to be a nice weekend with no rain or really anything else except just lovely cows. And it looks like Bessie's having a sheep calf, so back to you, CR.
Well, thank you, Poppy, for that excellent reporting on the weather and baby cow birth. And thank you all for tuning in to Win World Local News on Mile High Sports Radio. I'm CR Winchester, and fortunately, my uncle will be back next week. Unfortunately for me. Stay tuned for Community Court next on World Improv Network.
Give the Wincast your suggestions via Facebook, Twitter, or by calling into the Mile High Sports Radio studio line during the break. for a case that needs to be tackled during community court. Next on Mile High Sports Radio.